Have you ever felt that sensation of trying to reach someone, but the closer you get, the further away that person seems to be? That suffocating doubt of not knowing what is really going on in their mind and heart, and at the same time, an inexplicable feeling pulls you closer, making you question what is behind this invisible barrier? Well, know that it's not just in your head. Your intuition is sensing something real, a hidden truth that has not yet been revealed. But today, everything is going to change. Because there is a powerful message waiting for you, and this is what you are about to discover. The way this person interacts with you is more than words or gestures. It is almost like a reflection of the unique importance you have in their life. It is not just another conversation. It is not just an exchange of ideas. It is as if you were a unique and rare piece in a complex puzzle that is this person's life. And that place you occupy does not repeat in any other space, in any other connection. There is something special about the way you are there, fitting perfectly, without a millimeter to spare, without anything missing. When this person talks to you, you can feel this energy, this vibration that leaves no doubt. You are essential, as if you were there for a reason that only they know. And it is this reason, this secret, that this person guards so carefully, that makes everything make sense. This person is the type who likes to have control, to put everything in its proper place, each person, each situation, each feeling. But with you, that seems a little different. It is as if all those rules they cherish so much, that they like to follow so much, simply do not apply. This person is trying to open up to you, but it's more complicated than it seems. It's not just about what you represent to them, but rather the massive impact your presence has on their life. It's curious because this way of acting may not be directly related to you, but rather to the weight you carry in their life. You are like a reference point, someone they see as essential, and this affects them in ways they may not even realize. This person has this feeling of being misunderstood, of you not fully understanding them, even though there has never been a clear reason for it. It's as if this misunderstanding is a form of defense, something they can't avoid, maybe don't even want to change. When you talk about feelings, they might end up saying what they think you want to hear instead of truly opening their heart. It's not that they want to deceive, it's just that they've learned to act this way, as if it were a way to protect what they feel. It's a barrier this person has created, a kind of armor that appears whenever they need to talk about emotions. They seem to have absorbed this way of being to the point that, even wanting to be more transparent, more authentic, something inside prevents them. Maybe you haven't noticed yet, but the mind works like a program running in the background. Many times, people act on impulse, repeating behaviors that are already recorded in the subconscious. So when someone acts strangely or out of the ordinary, it's usually the fault of these internal programs. Maybe what you are experiencing has more to do with how the two of you relate to each other than with any conscious intention on her part. Sometimes, her behavior seems repetitive, almost like an endless cycle, but the truth is that most of the time, she doesn't even realize what she is doing. Even so, the impact on you is profound, especially when she starts treating you in a way that leaves you confused. You begin to wonder if she will ever be able to see who you really are, or if she will continue to be trapped in this image she has formed based on her own experiences and beliefs. Then comes that doubt. Does this person really want to change? Or will she continue to look at you through this filter of insecurities and fears that she carries with her? It seems like she is using you as a kind of mirror, projecting her own frustrations and personal challenges onto you without realizing how much this can undermine the growth of your relationship. The most irritating part is that, often, there is no clear reason for this. She simply feels that you do not understand her, as if there were an invisible barrier between her world and yours. This person wants you to understand that she is also human, that she makes mistakes, and that she is trying to do the best she can. Deep down, she wants you to recognize that you also have your flaws and that maybe this is the beauty of everything. The way she sees you has changed a lot since you met. At the beginning, there was a harmony, an almost magical connection. She saw you as someone open, willing to share and understand, but suddenly, something changed. Now, this person constantly feels challenged, as if there is a barrier that prevents her from being herself by your side. This feeling of self-censorship is new and significant. What you are doing now is directly impacting this person's mind in a profound and complex way, because the energy between you has become very specific and intense. This transformation may have been triggered by an isolated situation that occurred in the recent past. It was at that moment that this person started to assume a more performative role in your presence, paying more attention to what they said and making sure not to do or say anything that could negatively influence your perception. All of this is happening as a direct result of how you respond to them. This dynamic may be occurring at moments when you least expect it, during conversations, brief exchanges, or even in the simple presence of each other. In the recent past, there have been many occasions when this person felt very open and honest with you, managing to express themselves in a raw and real way. However, there was a specific change, a change in how you respond to them, and this is somewhat shocking to this person. Now, perhaps this person no longer wants to delve so deeply into conversations with you or may hesitate to share personal information because of the way your energy is being perceived. This person who previously felt comfortable and genuine in your presence is now dealing with a new layer of self-consciousness. It's almost as if they have to weigh every word and action, afraid that any slip could change how you see them. This person seems to be going through a complicated time in terms of how they see you and perceive your actions and words. Initially, they may have placed you in a prominent position, almost like an example to be followed. This is common when we admire someone or see qualities that we would like to have in ourselves, but suddenly something changed. It may have been something you said or did, or even something you didn't say. This person might have interpreted your silence as disapproval or judgment. They may feel that you are no longer on the same level of understanding or support as before. It appears that, at some point, you did not completely agree with everything that this person did or said, and this created a rift in their perception of you. Now, they may be more defensive, as if they are protecting themselves from potential criticism or judgments they believe you might make. This does not mean that you did anything wrong. In fact, your opinion or silence may have been just a way to respect their space, to not interfere, or simply to disagree politely. But to this person, it might have seemed like a lack of support or a change in attitude. It's almost as if they expected you to always be unconditional support, and when they realized that you also have your own opinions and limits, it made them reevaluate your relationship. This type of situation can be very delicate, especially if the person is someone who is not used to giving space for other opinions or criticisms. They may be projecting onto you expectations that you might not even have known existed. This can make them feel powerless or betrayed in some way, even if that was not your intention. This person no longer sees her simply as someone who lives peacefully in her thoughts, passively accepting things in a predictable manner. Now she perceives her as an essential part of herself, an integral part that has opinions and viewpoints that expand the world around her. And the truth is, this feeling does not go away. This person operates in cycles, and there is a very intense cyclical energy emanating from her. It is intriguing to note that, even if she consciously tries to distance herself from you, something inside her continues actively seeking your presence. Subconsciously, you might notice a subtle change in her disposition or mood when interacting with this person. It seems like there is something she wants to share with you, but she holds back, avoiding going down that path. During conversations, she may bring up certain topics just to probe your mind, trying to understand your intentions and feelings. This tense energy is perceptible, almost as if she is projecting her own uncertainties and emotions onto you in a not-so-subtle way. Maybe she does not even realize what she is doing, but the intensity of this energy is undeniable. If you have the gift of reading energies, you might be picking up that something in this person's aura is slightly off balance, without being able to pinpoint exactly why. Due to her extremely reserved nature, she may have unconsciously brought a lot of emotional baggage into this connection. There could be past events influencing this behavior, making her enter situations or relationships with certain assumptions about how you will act or respond. Sometimes, it seems that this person made the decision, at some point in life, not to fully surrender to love. The energy that she radiates shows this in an almost tangible way, indicating that she probably has a very valid reason for this attitude. She is someone who is clearly in search of love, but due to this unconscious block in her subconscious programming, she ends up pushing away exactly what she most desires, to live a full and true love by her side. This block can manifest in various ways, such as convincing herself that she is unhappy or even adopting behaviors that, without realizing it, repel her energy. And the most impressive thing is that all of this happens completely unconsciously. If we look at the situation from a spiritual perspective, we can see that this person was, at some point in life, subconsciously programmed by someone, a place, or a traumatic past experience. These unresolved traumas created deep emotional blocks. Perhaps she hasn't sought psychological help or hasn't reflected enough on these painful experiences, and as a result, continues to manifest similar experiences, repeating negative patterns in life. Therefore, it is not that this person doesn't trust anyone, but rather that she has been placed in so many distrustful situations that she doesn't know how to trust people anymore, even when there are no concrete reasons for it. Unfortunately, it seems that this person, in some way, ended up placing her connection in the same category of distrust, even though you haven't done anything to deserve it. She protects herself, creates barriers, perhaps out of fear of getting hurt again. It is as if, without realizing it, she is reliving old wounds, putting them ahead of new possibilities. You touched on a sensitive point, revealing a facet of this person that she may not even be aware of. If you really understood the depth of what she is repressing, it would be a shock. This has to do with the difference between the image she projects and who she really is. It is very easy for this person to connect and ask for things, to set intentions based on what she desires, but when you enter her mind, you realize that there is a hidden version, one that is drawn to certain energies, certain types of people. No matter how much she tries to convince herself of what she wants, her subconscious will always seek what she really needs, influenced by how she was taught to see love. You feel the effects of this, either physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. We all seek an energetic signature in love, which can be of high vibration, low vibration, or a mix of both. What stands out is that this is not something innate, but it reveals itself over time, through our patterns and reactions to the people we choose to love. This also has to do with your light, your kind heart, and how it impacts this person. It can be very different from how your light affects other people in her life, because in romantic connections you reveal aspects of this person that no one else sees and that she cannot hide. She may feel as though she is exposing all her sides to you, but the truth is that everyone has a dark side. Every person on this planet has two sides. The difference here is that when this person speaks with you, she is communicating with both aspects of her being. Other people may have simple interactions with this person, but you don't have that luxury. You see everything, even if she never says anything. She knows you see everything. That's why she keeps being drawn to you, no matter how raw or provocative your conversations are. There is authenticity and reality in them. It's as if, every time she is in your presence, your energy says, I see you very clearly. This person might be trying to understand how you manage to pick up on things she doesn't really want to reveal, but with this dynamic, that's not possible. This person feels exposed, as if all her secrets and vulnerabilities are laid bare before you. This has to do with attracting a certain type of energetic signature that is extremely important to her. While she might think she aligns with you because of your similarities or things you've discussed, or simply because she genuinely sought out a connection with you, you align with her because, deep down, this person has the desire to be seen for everything she is. But there is an aspect to consider. This captures not only that energy of fear, but also the dynamic of attraction and repulsion in this connection, where this person runs to you to be seen and then pulls away because of what you see. She wants to open up, but at the same time fears being judged or rejected. Therefore, this might be capturing some kind of weight from her past, or it might simply be a part of her that she has accepted and integrated, but it is almost as if she is at this point where she wants to know if you can handle all of this and also if you are able to do so without judgment. She longs for complete acceptance, for someone who can see her flaws and still value her. This energy comes from the understanding she wants you to know that everyone makes mistakes and that you are not a perfect human being because only God is perfect. It's almost as if this person entered this connection really putting you on a pedestal. So regardless of how you present yourself, the kind of knowledge you possess, or the type of life experience you have, the way you presented yourself really made this person put you on a pedestal. This person idealizes you, and that makes everything even more complicated because the more they start to unravel the layers of what you truly are, the more they start to project onto you something still hidden or something that this person might consider socially unacceptable. The energy that each human being carries within is fascinating. The more we try to hide or suppress this energy, the more it grows and intensifies. When someone decides to open their heart and share their emotions and thoughts, whether with confidence or in a casual conversation, it allows a deeper glimpse into their being. This process not only reveals what is in their heart, but also offers a new perspective on life and love. Being beside this person triggers this transformation. In fact, one of the main goals of this connection is for you to see this person in their essence, understand their nuances, and love them unconditionally. And by doing so, you also begin to love yourself more because this person is a reflection of your own being. There is an evident connection between the energies you attract and the experiences you have had in the past. God placed you on this person's path to reignite the love in their heart after a period of great discouragement and apathy. The emotions you awaken in her are so intense that they make her question if she has ever experienced true love before. The difference between what she feels now and what she felt in previous connections is enormous. She may have entered past relationships with a closed heart, unable to fully open up due to subconscious barriers. This is not her fault. At this moment, she is going through a challenging process because you came to question those barriers. You might be the first person to challenge her to rethink her beliefs about life and love. You are probably the first person to ask why. When this person shares her thoughts and talks about past experiences, you challenge her intellectually and make her reflect on why she feels what she feels. Clearly, this person is not used to this. Your approach, the way you interact with her, with genuine curiosity, questions, and challenges her thought process. When you do this, or when she is talking with you, or when you respond, she may have assumed that you were judging her in some way, but in reality you were trying to understand her, comprehend how she thinks and moves in this world. This process of questioning has revealed aspects about her that were never challenged or explored before. There is something very powerful about the energy of curiosity, especially in relationships, because it is a subtle way of unraveling the mind. I don't know what kind of power you have, but you have definitely changed the energy of this person. She entered this connection perhaps not wishing to go so deep, but you activated her heart space. Whatever plans she initially had for you have changed significantly, but the best part of this is that this unfolding happened very naturally, highlighting that this is truly your real role in her life. You are someone who aligns with her to challenge her, and you only challenge her because you are truly aligned to bring out her best version. However, this may not always be pretty. This person knows the truth about this connection and is understanding the reason why this energy materialized. There was something you saw in her from the beginning. You saw beyond the mask, saw the truth about her, saw the real person that no one else sees. There might not even be a logical reason to feel this way, but you knew it from the start, and that's why the connection developed the way it did. Many of the things that happened may not make sense to you when trying to put things in chronological order, or even when looking at this connection in a linear way, but it's as if you were guided to do or say things in this connection that you never did before. All of this was divinely orchestrated. If you can describe it in your own words, it's because, deep down, you knew the truth about it. In this way, both of you were placed in a position to challenge each other or even probe each other in a way you wouldn't with anyone else, and there was a greater purpose in that. This also highlights how powerful a true love connection is, because it manifests with both feeling very deep emotions for each other from the start, without being able to understand what they are feeling and why. But the more you allow yourself to truly dive into your heart space and flow, the more revelations are made about your connection and about this person. And the only way to do this is through genuine curiosity. So you might not even be aware of how powerful your light is, but you have definitely illuminated it, and also the subconscious mind of this person, who might be clinging to very dark or painful moments from the past, and has been carrying this unconsciously for a long time. When you are near this person, something magical happens. The connection you have is so deep that it allows them to show their true essence. This bond is not just intense, but also transformative. This person feels a unique attraction to you because your presence challenges them in ways that no one else can, and this is crucial for them. It's like they need your energy to feel complete. As you get to know each other better, they start to open up more, revealing their most intimate layers. The reason for this is simple. You offer a safe space where they can be who they really are, without fear of judgment. This is a rare and incredibly attractive quality, something they immensely value, and the truth is, even without realizing it, you exert a huge influence over them. If, by chance, you are distant, this person still needs you, even if you are not physically present. They miss you and hold a special place for you in their heart. This person is going through a period of great changes, and during this process, your opinion and presence are more important than ever. They might be sensitive right now, perhaps more than you imagine, but this only shows how much you mean to them. They are on a journey of self-discovery, trying to understand not only their light but also their shadows, and you have a crucial role in this. Your energy, your way of being, helps them integrate all parts of themselves to accept who they truly are. This is not something small, it is a responsibility and a privilege. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. The universe wants the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what your choice is. Type, I absorb, receive, and accept my destiny and everything the universe has to offer me. To claim this message and the blessings contained within it for yourself. Leave a positive comment for other viewers who may need a boost of positivity in their day. The universe sees this as an act of kindness. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe right now and be attentive to the important message waiting for you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.